What's going on, guys? Jadu YGO, and who are we here with?
With Carlos Perozo.
All right, and what did you just do, sir?
I just lost in top 32 over YCS Orlando.
We're not gonna say you lost in you got to top 32 at YCS Orlando. What did you play today?
I played Ryzeal Fiendsmith. I think it's the best deck. The two engines are insane, and Dweller is a hell of a card. Please ban it.
It is ban worthy.
Yeah.
Any shout outs before we begin?
Yeah, to all the guys in the South Florida community, Hollywood specifically, to my boys here, like, I don't know if you want to point out them, but they're here. To my testing partners, Danny, Alex, Joseph, they were great. They gave me great ideas, so just them.
All right.
So let me show you the list.
All right.
I played 3, 1, 1, 2, and 1. I think 2 is fine. You don't really need the third. Then for the Ryzeal engine, 3-1 fire, 3 ice, 3 X, 2 sword, and then 1 and 1. Honestly, this card, I think 2 is a fine number, but the way that I built the deck, I wanted to have some breakers in it, and this card is basically a board breaker, so I was happy with the third. But I will definitely not play a third sword. So I was really, really happy with this ratio.
What the fuck?
And for the non-engine, I decided to, instead of going to the hand trap war with my opponent, to play cards that make them pass on like 1 detonator or 1 dweller and stuff like that, and I can just deal with that, you know. So Ash, of course, to negate the Wallace, 2 nips, because if these 6 cards are resolving, I'm never nipping my opponent. They're gonna make 1 XYZ pass. So yeah. Then just 2 bestials. I didn't have space for more, and I also chose to play these 6 cards that are able to deal with the small boards that they make after these cards resolve. So instead of like double, I don't know, Valor Imperm Ogre or something like that, I would very much rather open a combination of these cards.
So you focus on more high impact?
Yes. Also,
Okay.
this card is Solemn Strike when you're going first.
Okay.
Also, this card when you're going first is insane, like completely insane. So because you lock them out of the whole deck completely. So it's really nice. And the last card was a Cold Buy, which is virtually a third pistol when you're going second. You lock your opponent out of Fiendsmith for the next turn. And going first is just a God card, and it's another out of Wallace. It's 41.
Oh, 41 cards.
Yes.
All right.
I gotta say, the list has a little bit of a problem with Malice because you play cards like Troll, so you don't have as many nips. You have bestials. You know, the matchup is not the best, but at least you can use the Metal Tronus and the Cold Buy in the matchup to negate the White Binder. So that's something. If you manage to stop them from making the big combo, you can deal with the White Binder. So that's important. For the extra deck, 1 Requiem, 1 Moon, 1 Sequence, Agnum Day, Desert, this standard. The second one didn't come up this tournament, even though it's good to have. I'm not sure if it's a mandatory or not, but I was playing a card that I didn't like, so maybe I'll go back to it. 1 Duo, 2 Detonators, Dweller. This card sucks. I never summon this card. It never resolves. It's terrible. 1 Twins and 1 Aggregator. This makes it so X is a board breaker, and also so you can Metal Tronus the Malice matchup.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the extra deck. And for the side deck, it's the Malice Hate to fix the problem of the main deck. Then the Perulias in general. I decided to play this to respect the Equestrian matchup, but it never came up. So the idea is that instead of letting them get to the level 9 Synchro and use Metal Tronus on it so they can pop it with a trap, you just Metal Tronus the level 2, the Tristalos, and you get this for free. And this is a level 4 extended, and that way that's turned off and you don't lock your X. So it was just way better. And then 5 going first class.
Nice.
Yep. Nothing else. There's no traps. I don't think you need traps to win with this deck, because Dweller is your best strike, is your best barrier. Dweller is just the best monster that you can end on. I was making blind Dweller the whole time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Any plans for future events?
Hopefully you'll see me in the next YCS, and if not, not for sure.
All right. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you back on this channel.
For sure. Thank you.